student athletes. Go ahead, Coach.
Again, I want to congratulate Air Force on a great year. We knew it was going to be an extremely difficult game. We had a great start to the game. Obviously, our first period was good. Things tightened up after that, and we held on, but it was kind of the game we expected moving forward. But I'm really proud of our guys for coming out early and really getting that lead. And that was important in the game, and just staying with it. Like I've told them all the time, you don't have to be perfect. We certainly probably weren't perfect, but we won, and that's the main thing. And hopefully our guys really enjoy this, because it's very, very difficult to do, and really, really excited for our program. I'm excited for our team. I see these two guys next to me too. This is 2 years in a row for them, so we're going to enjoy it and get back to work next week, and look forward to going to St. Paul.
Coach, thanks. We'll open up for our student athletes now. Nick Wolff and Joey Anderson. Please direct any questions you have for them.
Nick, Oliver Francis, Seymour Sports. Just talk about kind of what you saw on your goal and kind of how that play developed.
Well, they pressure the puck really hard, so I mean, they shrink the zone. And Wilsey stopped up, made a great play, and I just came in late, and they made a good shot, and luckily it went in.
Paragraph with the Athletic. Joey, have you given yourself any time, I know it's just been a couple minutes, but to think about the fact that in 2 years you're heading to 2 Frozen Fours?
A little bit. I think, obviously, it was a new team this year, and I think, like it was just, we grew as a group this year and found a way to get it done, and I feel like us going to 2 Frozen Fours is pretty cool, and we don't want to be done now. We want to keep going, and we want to get that end goal of winning the national championship.
You're going off that, you guys have a lot of new pieces. What was it like going back to the start of the season? Thinking about all the new pieces that you guys have.
Well, yeah, we did lose a lot, but we also knew we had great guys coming in. We also have a great upper class where they're great leaders. They not just lead by their voice, but also by example. So we knew what we had in the locker room, and we were very confident. And our goal was for the national championship, and we're not done yet. So I keep it going.
For Nick or Joey, can either one of you just talk about the steady influence of Hunter Shepard in the second and third period? How he was able to keep you guys in it?
He's been our influence all year. I mean, not just second, third period here. It's just a great guy, great motivator inside the locker room as well. I mean, having him behind us just gives us the trust to get up in the play, and it just gives us the confidence.
If Randy Johnson started to do, wasn't being to have the Frozen Four in St. Paul, you need to go to that.
Oh, we're just going home. We've been there before. I mean, we've both played. I don't know if you played the high school state tournament there, but we've all been there before. So it's just and last weekend. We don't have to remember that. We've all been there, so it's just great to be home. Great to go home.
Anything else for our student athletes?
Joey, talk about the quick turnaround today. How important, how much emphasis did you guys put on just coming out in the first period and establishing that?
Yeah, I think so. The new team gave them the team for this year, and I think so. We want to get out. We want to establish the way we play the game, and that's what we were focused on today. And we had a great first period. We got on top of them, and were able to kind of dictate that flow for the first period. So that was really important for us today.
For Joey or Nick, Matt wants to distribute. Guys, can you kind of take us through the players' mentality, emotions, as the second and third period wore on, and this became more of a game that you guys defensively had to grind out, so the first period where it looks like you guys were going to be popping in goals?
Well, we're just confident. I mean, with just the same as last year. I mean, we just have that mentality of always knowing what we have and just trusting each other. I mean, we didn't hesitate one bit. I mean, yeah, they started getting on us, but we didn't stop, and we're not going to stop.
Joey, what does it say for a team? You got the veteran winners with a lot of young players that you guys are at this point now that you are able to grind out a defensive game like this and even give Shep some pretty good help tonight.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it just, we got young guys, but like you said, the veteran guys like Carson Quinlan. I mean, he's out there. He puts his heart on his sleeve out there, and and he just sets up an example for everybody out there, and guys just follow that. And you can't watch a guy like that and not go out and give it your all. And it's infectious in the locker room, and guys go out there and they play like that. Largely in part because they see guys like him, Parker and Kai, like guys like that doing dirty work for everybody, and everyone feeds off that.
And that's what our program's all about too. We feed off each other and we love each other.
Nick, you're a sophomore, and yet you've got the most tenure of all of the defensemen back there. What's it like to be the old guy as a sophomore?
I mean, I don't consider myself the old guy, but I'm just as goofy and young as they are. So, no, it's great. I mean, I learn off of them, they learn off of me, and playing with Scott too. Like he leads the rush. I mean, so it's easy for me. I mean, I just gotta play my role, do my job, and let them do the same thing. And I mean, right now they're killing it. They just had one of the best weekend series I think we've seen them play. So. Yeah, it's great to see, and that just shows how much depth we have. And the next couple of years, I mean, we'll be good. We'll be set to go with those young guys.
All set with our guys? Okay, thanks, appreciate it. Best of luck in a couple weeks. Their locker room will remain open until 11:25, and you can see Bob Nygaard for any other questions you need, any other players you might need. Open it back up now for questions for Coach Sandelin.
Coach, to go back to the beginning of the season, what are you thinking after you lose, I think 5 of your top 6-point producers and almost all of your defensemen?
We were thinking a lot. You know what? It was, we knew it was going to be different, number one. Obviously, the biggest losses were on the back end. We lost 5 guys that were key guys for us. So, like you said, Nick, the one returning veteran, so to speak. But we're excited about where those young D can be. And I said, I think at the beginning of the year, if they're better at Christmas than they were at the beginning, and they're better now than they were at Christmas, then that'll be good for us. And I think they've really grown through the year. Obviously, Scott's had a great year, but they all have. I thought Dylan Sandberg was really good this weekend. Mikey, all those guys really did a good job on the back end. And I think up front, we don't have a ton of freshmen, Sweeney and Richards, Cody Roth, guys like that we knew could come in. Nick Sweeney was pretty much an impact player in the USHL, so we felt he could bring some offense. But we felt we had pretty good depth. Maybe not the high octane offense, so to speak, or maybe that one big line, but we've got balance, and I think that showed through the second half of the year. We've had some weekends where a lot of different guys have scored, but I just think this team has grown. But if you'd have told me we'd be going there, I would say I hope so. But when you go through different stages of the year, but our guys have really come together in the second half, and I'm really proud of them because last week it was not a good weekend for us. For whatever reason, I called it a little bit of a hiccup, but to come in here and win 2 hockey games against 2 very good teams and get to St. Paul, a lot of credit goes to our players for kind of getting refocused and reset. And part of that's our leadership, with Carson and Parker.
Scott, did you see any maturing? What did you see over the week that kind of allowed this team to make that transition from last week into this weekend?
You know what, man, I think the way we got in really was a spark for our team. Instead of it just not being so dramatic, and it was dramatic, I think our guys really appreciated the opportunity that they got, because that's how hard it is sometimes. And I think, we kind of had a meeting on Sunday after the selection show and just talked about a couple things and things we can learn from the weekend, and just put it behind us and move forward. And our guys came to practice on Monday, and I thought they did a good job with that. And I thought we had, 2 or 3 really good days, and guys were energized again. And it's amazing when sometimes you get that second life, and that's kind of how it felt. Even though in most normal years it probably wasn't that way, but I think maybe the way it happened, but that kind of the roller coaster of emotions maybe helped us get focused a little bit faster.
Scott, did you ever expect that type of start tonight for your team?
No, but I was hoping, you know, I thought it was important to get out and get the first goal, and you know, obviously he's played great for them and played great against St. Cloud too. So just to see Joey score that first goal was a big spark for our team, and I thought we just carried that through the period. We had some opportunities to build off that, and you know, when it didn't happen, I certainly know what was coming in the second period from Air Force, and they, you know, they did everything they could. And I thought, so you got, you know, give them credit too. I mean, they played a really good second and third period, and you know, had it not been for the first period, who knows? But it was important, and we were hoping. We talked about the importance of having a good start and starting the game on time and trying to get a lead.
Scott, as Air Force made that push, especially in the second, how do you feel the guys held out in front of Shep specifically, their net front play there?
You know, I mean, I just think overall we looked a little tentative and nervous, and we looked like we were playing a little bit afraid to lose a game. And unlike the first period where we were sharp and crisp and jumping, I thought we didn't get our legs going. They did, you know. And the second period, I thought they outworked us. I thought we outworked them in the first period. But that's how the games go. I've said it all the time. You don't have to be perfect. You know, you hope that you are, but you know, we weren't perfect tonight, and we got the job done, and that's the most important thing. And these guys should be very proud of that.
Given how difficult it is to get to one Frozen Four, let alone back-to-back, what does this mean to your program and you?
It means a lot to the program. I'm more happy for our players. You know what? I always am. I mean, you know what? We've got a young group. We talk about the process. We talk about getting to how hard it is. How, you know, first of all, our league, very tough league, to go in that league, and you know, we had a good second half to finish third. You know, to go through the playoffs, you know, our playoff championships. So they've experienced all of it, and they needed to get here. You know, just to see how hard it is to win 2 games to even get to the Frozen Four. So I'm really excited about that. It's really good for our young players. I'm really happy for our guys like Carson Coleman and our seniors that get another opportunity, you know, to have a shot at a national championship. And most importantly, it's exciting that it's in St. Paul. We had a good memory there last time.
Scott, this is the first event like this in this community. How did it go?
Awesome. It's always great weekend. No, it's a beautiful building. I think North did a great job hosting. The people have been really good. I really like the building a lot. So it was really good. Hopefully we can get it back here at some point.
Scott, Frank said after the second goal they changed their forecheck a little bit on you. How did that change things tactically for you guys?
Well, we didn't get out as clean for sure. You know, we knew they were going to pressure. I thought you know, even last night you watched the St. Cloud game, the first 2 goals were off forechecks, and I thought you know, they had good sticks and they pressured. I thought in the first period we did a good job. You know, we didn't get a lot of secondary bumps to hold guys up either, and puts a lot of pressure on your D. I thought we just made some soft plays where in the beginning we knew where the puck was going, and we were a little bit hesitant. But again, you know, you got to handle that pressure, and you know, you got to be strong on the walls. You got to make those plays, and I thought, you know, if you don't have a play, our big focus all weekend was just make sure pucks get out over the blue line, and you know, because we play a lot of teams that get above you and keep pucks alive, and next thing you know, you're in your zone for another 15-20 seconds when you have full possession of a puck. And I thought we didn't do as good a job as the game went on as we did early in the game.